Yeah, I guess I'm often asked why the North is seen as a hotbed for innovation, and I guess I track back in time a bit to the Industrial Revolution, which you think about it. We talk about the Northern Powerhouse now, but actually we had a Northern Powerhouse then. It connected Manchester, Northwest, Liverpool, right across into Yorkshire and Humberside to the ports of Hull and taking in Leeds and up into the northeast. And so and when you look at the Industrial Revolution, you look at the roots of, say, the universities, the great universities we've got in the region, whether that's Leeds, Manchester, or the broader N8 universities, as they're often described. But you think about innovation, you think about universities, and you think about perhaps it was a government intervention that just decided we need some universities, but it wasn't. I mean, you take University of Leeds, for example. It was the captains of industry, the Titus Salts and the great sort of leaders of the textile sector and some of the other sectors that decided that they'd had it good for a while, but with intensification of competition from Europe, they had to raise the game. And they decided that they could either do their own thing or they could collaborate and share the cost of R&D. And that was actually the foundations of the University of Leeds. And something I'm quite passionate about is making sure that we strengthen those bridges between academic innovation and the private sector, and those links being around innovation, but also to make sure that we've got the skills alignment between the graduates that are being produced by the universities meeting the requirements of the private sector. So I guess the point there is that this region has got a culture of innovation and reinvention. I mean, you look at some of the technologies that were developed in, say, the textile sector. They had the sort of old punching cards that were used for the looms. That was the forerunner of the computing, sort of the computers. And so you can see that the innovation that came out of this region was world class. And today we still have world class innovation. You look at the footprint of the universities in the region, whether it's in Yorkshire, whether it's in the northwest or northeast. We've got some amazing academic institutes, that support the private sector. And then I guess when you think about, where does innovation come from? It's not just from universities. Actually, it's often the large corporates. We've got some very impressive large corporates that have reinvented themselves on a succession of times and spun out either individuals or small groups of people that have then gone on to create more interesting businesses. So I guess for me, the North is a hotbed of innovation, and all power to it.